Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jean and I'm so happy to have you guys for today's video. So for today, we're going to do a pick a card reading about your sister's secret message for you. Okay, so we're going to use tarot and oracle cards to give us more information about what they secretly want to tell you. Okay, so in front of us here we have 4 piles for you guys to choose from. So you can pick based on the energy of the crystal. You can also pick based on the energy of the cards, or if you feel particularly drawn to a certain number, let's say 1, 2, 3, or 4, you can also do so. Okay, so just for close up, we have here pile number 1 with the strawberry quartz crystal. And then we also have pile number 2 with the rhodonite crystal. And then we have pile number 3 with citrine. And then we also have pile number 4 with the opalite crystal. So if you would need more time to pick, you can also pause the video. Now, if you're good, I'll see you on your selected pile. You can head to the description box below for the timestamp, and I'll be seeing you there. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the strawberry quartz crystal, this one is for you. So we're going to start off your reading. Again, the topic is, what is your sister's secret message for you? So we're going to use the fortune tea leaf cards first, followed by the tarot. So we have here shield, and we have here flag. So what I'm seeing in here is that the first thing that your sister wants to tell you is an apology. Okay, they want to say sorry. Now, I'm seeing the first some of you who picked this pile, so there must have been a beef or an unsettled conflict, argument between you and your sister. So, it could also be that, they just simply want to say sorry, not because of a specific conflict or disagreement, but, overall, they want to say sorry because they were not there to protect you enough. Okay, they want to say sorry for not being a sister enough. Okay, if that makes sense, for not caring for you enough, for not being there for you enough. So that's the first thing that they want to let you know. And I'm also seeing here with this first 2 cards that they are hoping that you are well protected wherever you may be, that someone is taking care of you, and that you can take care of yourself well. So that's for the first 2 cards. Now let's go ahead and proceed with the tarot cards. So for your first card, we have here the Ace of Wands. And what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Wands is that your sister, again, they want to apologize and they want to communicate with you again. Okay, so Ace of Wands is, okay, in this Ace of Wands, I'm seeing that this is much more of a letter or a message of wanting to communicate, wanting to open up. Okay, so the image on this Ace of Wands is very significant, very relevant to how your sister is feeling towards you. Okay, they want to have a more open kind of communication with you. I'm also hearing that they want it to be an honest one-on-one, heart-to-heart talk, and they're ready for whatever it is that you want to tell them. And they also want to tell you a lot of honest things. So whether it be sweet messages, whether it be angry messages, bitterness, sad, truthful, whatever, they want they want to have this very open communication between the two of you, like no holds barred, very raw, very honest kind of communication. And another thing that I'm also seeing with the Ace of Wands is that they want to let you know that right now, aside from part of rather being able to communicate openly, talking openly, they are also willing to listen this time. So they're also willing to open their own minds to whatever it is that you want to say, regardless if this is something that they agree on or not. Okay, and I'm also hearing the message that, they're hoping that there will be more maturity from both your ends, not just from you, but she's also willing to extend that maturity, that maturity, that openness in regards to your communication. And I'm also hearing the word lesson. So there's also this message coming in that your sister wants to let you know that, she has learned a lesson. And okay, hopefully she's also hoping that, there was also some sort of realization, or realization or epiphany from your end as well. And then next on the message, we have Five of Cups in reverse. So one thing that I'm getting in terms of your sister's message for you is that they really, really don't want your relationship to be alienated. Okay, so the Five of Cups is usually a card of disappointment, loss, feeling lonely, feeling abandoned. But this Five of Cups energy is in reverse. So what I'm seeing here is that your sister wants to let you know that, they haven't, for them, they haven't really abandoned your connection, your relationship as sisters. So they are just there for you when you're ready to meet them again, to talk to them again. And I'm also hearing the word that, wherever you may be, whatever it is that you're doing and whoever you're with, they're hoping that, you're okay, you're doing okay. They're hoping that you don't feel lonely, that you're not alone, and that in everything that you do and everywhere that you go, you always have someone with you, that you always feel protected. Okay, I'm also hearing this message that, they want you to be careful, because they know, they understand that at times you can be vulnerable, and they're hoping and praying that, you will not encounter a person who will take advantage of this vulnerability of yours, of this kindness of yours. Okay, so this is really a message of apology and concern. Okay, more of apology and concern. And then we have here Three of Wands in reverse. So I'm seeing here that this is much more of a reflection of your sister's pain regarding the relationship being alienated. Okay, now I'm seeing that for those of you who picked this pile, it's possible that, most of you are in a very, very close relationship, or at least close relationship with your sister when you were growing up. Like, it could be that you had a working relationship, or it could also be that, you guys were really strong, you were really bonded. You may have had your usual fights when you guys were young, but as you grow older, you become more understanding, okay, more loving, more affectionate, and less of a bully towards each other. So Three of Wands weekend reverse is saying that, they kind of miss that. In a way, they kind of regret that, your relationship stopped growing, or they felt like the relationship stopped growing. I'm also hearing the message that, they want to do more things together with you. It could be new experiences, just as simple as going out for lunch, or going on, a day trip, a weekend trip. They miss, and they want and they miss doing things together with you. Things that could strengthen your bond, your relationship once again. And I'm also hearing this message for some of you that, they're hoping that whatever it is that you guys are going through, they're hoping and praying that, you will not get stuck in that place. They're hoping and praying that even though you have this disappointment in your life, that, you're not going to give up. Okay, they want you to continue fighting. Maybe nurse the wounds for a while, but as much as possible, don't stay there. Okay, don't stay where you are. Like, pick yourself up and then go. Okay, explore. Like, do your thing, enjoy your life. So I'm getting that message that, they're hoping that wherever you may be, if you feel stuck, okay, they're hoping that you won't feel that way for a longer time. and that eventually you will have the courage to stand up again and fight. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a lot of passion, okay, between you and your sister's relationship, and also within you, and they're hoping that that passion of yours, okay, will be rekindled. Passion in life will stay with you, or at least again will be rekindled once again. Okay, so we are down to our last three cards. So we have here Solitude. Now if you want to read more on the message, you can also pause the video, but there you go. So we have solitude. Oh, okay, we have Body, and we have Enjoyment. Okay, sorry, this is for the ones who wants to have a screenshot of the card. Okay, I'm going to do a screenshot version of this as well. There you go. Okay, so moving on. Solitude card. So with this card appearing in your reading, what I'm seeing is that your sister wants you to know that it's okay for you to be alone, or rather it is better for you to be alone than to spend your time, energy with people who are not good for you. Okay, it's better for you to be alone than to be in bad company. So your sister wants you to know that they're hoping that you're not with people who are of negative influence or who takes advantage of you and such. And they want you to be able to find happiness in your solitude. That being alone doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be or you have to be lonely. Okay, so they're hoping that solitude means that they're hoping that you're with good company. And another message that I'm also getting with the solitude card is that they're also hoping that they can have a more private time with you, not the kind wherein you get to see each other during family reunions and such, but like really a private, more intimate time to again communicate things, okay, to patch things up, or maybe just to strengthen the bond between you. And we also have Body for the next card. So in here, what I'm seeing is that your sister wants to let you know to take care of yourself. Okay, so they want to they want you to again take care of yourself physically, mentally, and socially. I'm hearing that for some of you, I'm getting this weird message that they know that you took their clothes and they actually don't mind, and secretly they actually like it when you do that. It's kind of like a flattery for them, like a compliment, because you look up to them in terms of fashion style. So kind of like that. Okay, so it may be that they just act negatively or act harshly, but really they enjoy that more than they show you, or more than they let you know. And then also I'm getting this wrong message for some of you. Okay, your sister keeps on reminding you to be watchful of the things that you eat for health purposes. And also if you have the time, I'm hearing that for some of you, they're they're inviting you to jog once again, if that's your thing, or basically do physical activities together, like going to the gym together, say taking dancing classes, or hiking, camping, jogging, anything. So do something physical, outdoorsy, or basically Body could also mean if you and your sister are not into those outdoorsy things, maybe Body could also signify that they simply miss your actual physical presence. And then lastly, we have Enjoyment. So to close off the reading, Enjoyment card is a final message from your sister for this reading, that wherever you may be, whatever you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing, they hope that you're having fun. Okay, and another message, last message, is that they may not be with you all of the time, or as much as they could before, as much as they want to be, but Enjoyment is saying that they're hoping that in time you would be able to spread your wings, and they're looking forward, they're hoping, believing that eventually you will become independent, okay, and finally be able to grow into a strong, independent woman. Okay, so that is it for us, pile number one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you like it. I hope this was able to help, and hopefully I get to see you still on the next video. Bye bye. Hi, pal number two. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the rhodonite crystal, this one is for you. So again, the topic is, what is your sister's secret message for you? Alright, so to start off your reading, we're going to use the fortune tea leaf cards, the butterfly card, a change for the better, and the needle and thread card, a sincere wish will be granted. And instantly what I'm seeing is, the first thing that your sister wants to let you know is that they're proud of you. Okay, they're really, really proud of you. Maybe they don't show it enough, maybe they don't say it enough, but deep inside, like, they're really proud of you. They see you as an idol, okay, and they're very proud of how much you have changed, how much you have transformed with the butterfly in here. They admire your strength. They really admire how strong and resilient you are, how you can overcome any challenge, any change that comes your way. So butterfly, okay, and needle thread. Okay, so butterfly, of course, before they turn into this beautiful flying creatures, they have to go through some transformation as a caterpillar. And physically, aesthetically, a caterpillar isn't as isn't as pretty as a butterfly, but eventually these caterpillars, once they go through the changes, okay, although a lot of transformations, it takes some time. For some, it might take some growing pains, we won't know, but at the end of the day, they turn into this very beautiful creature. And needle and thread, now for those of you who has experience like actually sewing, like sewing, not sewing sewing, like, I know that you understand the pain of putting a thread into a needle, and it still gives me shivers up until now whenever I think about it. Putting that thread in a very tiny hole of a needle, very tiny eye. It's difficult, but even so, even if it's difficult, once you're able to achieve it, once you're able to put it back or put it through the hole, push it further, like, it's very satisfying. It's kind of like the reward in itself. The reward for the hard work that you have is the actual result for it. And so getting a bit sidetracked here, but going back, with the butterfly and needle and thread, your sister has witnessed a lot of these challenges, these events that you've come to face and overcome. Okay, and one thing that they secretly want to tell you, but they may not tell you, is that they actually use your own personal experience as their own inspiration for overcoming problems in their own life. Okay, so you may feel right now that you don't have any impact to the world, to others, but little do you know that the strength that you possess, the things that you do, the things that you've overcome, it actually brings so much life and energy, and again, inspiration to other people, most especially to your sister. Now let's go with the tarot cards. Okay, so we have here the High Priestess in reverse, Six of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So the High Priestess in reverse. So I'm seeing here that right now, for your own energy, I'm seeing that you may be going through a rough
patch right now. You may be entering into a phase or a chapter in your life wherein you're facing the great unknown, which of course is definitely nerve-wracking, because figuratively there's darkness about, and when there's darkness about, we can't see what's ahead of us, which we know elicits fear. Sorry, I'm just gonna pause it for a while. It elicits fear, and because of that, we get anxious because we don't know what to do, we don't know how to act, we don't know how to plan. So we might have to, do things along the way without even knowing, confirming, understanding if we're doing it right. So I'm seeing that you guys are entering through this rough patch in your life, but your sister, okay, they want to let you know that you're going to be okay. Right? Maybe this is the things that are happening in your life are unplanned, or maybe this was planned but the results were not something that you were expecting, or maybe you are there on your way. You might just be hitting a difficult or stressful path or chapter. Your sister wants to let you know that it's okay that you don't have all the answers right now. They know that you're going to get through, and they also want to let you know that you have to give yourself more credit than you actually give yourself. So I'm seeing here that for some of you, because of the stress that you're going through, you might tend to give yourself a negative self-talk, which is not true. Like, I'm also seeing that for some of you, you may be hyper critical of your own self. So your sister wants to let you know to not be like that, okay? 6 of Wands energy. You are awesome, okay? You're definitely awesome. And, you're definitely awesome, especially in her eyes, okay? They believe that you are a winner. They believe that you're going to be victorious, and that whatever comes your way, you will definitely achieve it. Okay? And they know that when you finally successfully go through it, you're not just going to enter into a survival mode after it, but it's going to be one for the books. It's going to be like a historical move. They always believe that everything that you do is historical, monumental. Like, there's this word. There you go. Phenomenal. Okay, they believe that you're phenomenal. And then King of Pentacles. Okay, so for the King of Pentacles energy, I am seeing that this is more of a gratitude card. So for some of you who picked this spell, you guys may be breadwinners, or maybe you have quite a big influence in in your family. And I'm seeing that for some of you who picked this file, you may have this relationship with your sister in a way wherein you end up defending each other. Okay, like you back up for her, she backs up for you. So they want to let you know that they're very, very thankful for all of the guidance that you've given them, all of the advice, all of the nurturing and caring that you're giving them. Okay, they're very, very grateful for it, and they hope that one day they can at least reciprocate it, or they can at least give back at least some of that love and appreciation that you've shown them. And I'm also seeing in here that in relation to the first card, King of Pentacles is also saying that yes, it will be okay, and when this difficult patch is over, they truly believe that you're going to emerge in it successful, in a sense that any success that you have will not be temporary, and in fact it's going to be something that can be shared not just to your own sister, but to a lot of people around you. And King of Pentacles, you also want to let you know that it's not just them who appreciates all of the things that you did. Your parents, okay, your other siblings, your friends, people in the community, okay, they want to let you know that you are very, very much appreciated, and they want you to know that you have Queen and King energy. Okay, like you have just that so much potential, so much greatness within you. Okay, and another message that I'm getting here with the King of Pentacles, being a bit laid back, is to try to relax yourself. Okay, try to try to calm down a bit. Don't be too harsh. Be a little bit more patient and forgiving with the situation as well. Okay, now we are down to our last 3 cards. And for the next one, we have, okay, loneliness. So if you guys want to read the actual message in the card, you may do so. So I'm gonna do this for a screenshot post. Okay, so we have loneliness. And then the next card, okay, we have work. Okay, and then the last card, okay, gonna love this, we have true love. Okay. So I'm seeing here with the loneliness card that, there's this message coming in that you may be acting tough, you may be acting strong, and but they know deep inside that, there's this ache within you that you may have difficulty expressing, or something that you may choose to keep to yourself and face on your own. So they just want to let you know that you may feel alone, but you are not lonely. Okay, they are there for you. Maybe they just also want to apologize if you feel like she doesn't have any time for you, but it's actually not true. Maybe she also just tends to be a bit busy, be occupied with the own things that are happening in her own life. But rest assured that with the loneliness card, it's saying that you're actually never truly alone. If you need someone to talk to, if you need someone to reach out to you, I will be there. Okay, and last 2 cards is actually very sweet. We got the work card, and then you have the true love card. So with the work card and the true love card, your sister wants to let you know that you will achieve everything that your heart desires, where it be something that relates to your career, your business, your finances, or any personal goal. So they have faith that you will make this work out. Okay, like you got this, girl or boy, or whatever identity you might identify with. So they want to let you that you got this. Okay, and that if we need anything, any kind of resource or anything that they could help with, they're more than willing to extend themselves or their help to you. And then true love card. So this is just a card for them to say that they love you. Aww, they love you. They think you're special. And another message is that they have no doubt that one day when the time is right, through divine timing, you will meet, a true love of your own. Okay, so that is it for us. Pile number 2. I hope you like this reading. I hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the citrine crystal, this one is for you. So for the topic of what is your sister's secret message for you, we're going to use Oracle, Tarot, and another set of Oracle cards. So let's begin your reading with the Forest card, the Tower card, and the 10 card. Okay, so first thing that your sister wants to let you know is to not worry. Okay, don't worry about them. They're okay. Now I'm seeing that for some of you, it may be that you're also worried about your sister's well-being. May it be their mental health, their actual physical health. For some of you, I'm seeing that you've been observing some changes happening within your sister, and these changes are not particularly positive changes. You may be seeing that they're more withdrawn, or that they prefer to be alone, or they may be less engaging than they used to be. Like if before, let's say for instance, if before they used to talk a lot with you or with the rest of the family, then all of a sudden they're a lot more quiet, or they hardly even talk at all, or if at times they may be usually in a bad mood, okay, or in a different moody basically. So the list could go on, and again it could differ from one family or one relationship from another. But in hindsight, your sister wants to let you know that they're okay, they're doing fine. It's just that for now, they want to be alone. For reason here, I'm seeing that they're currently in a phase in their life wherein they want to do some self-reflection, or they want to do some soul searching. This could possibly be because they have recently experienced something stressful in their life, or that you know they may be burnt out by the demands and pressures of their work, or of their responsibilities outside work, or in life in general. So for your sister, for now, with the forest card, it signifies that they just want a little break. They just want some me time, some self-care time. And that me time, like, literally means a lot of me time. Like, for now, they just don't want to socialize, to interact with anyone. And the tower card in here is saying that it's nothing personal. It's not that if they don't talk to you, you did something to them, or they don't want you around, or they don't think you can help. Now, they don't want you to think that way. The tower card in here saying that yes, they do feel distressed right now, but they feel like this thing that they're going through in their lives, this is something that they need to face on their own. Okay, this is something that only themselves can rescue, can help themselves. Okay, and the tower in here is saying that you don't have to worry about them. They're working their way up to be better. Now, I know that for some of you, this is it may make you feel worried about them, because again, they're withdrawn and stuff. But the tower in here, well, the tower in the fortune tea leaf card, not in the tarot card, the tower in here saying that they're doing they're doing some help for themselves. They're not doing things to harm themselves. They're doing things to help themselves, so you don't have to worry about them. And the tent, okay, tent in here appearing in your reading, temporary situation. So they want to assure you again that they're fine, they're okay. They're just asking for everyone, not just you, but everyone around them, to respect their soul journey right now, their situation right now. Okay, but again, this is nothing personal. This is just them wanting to be alone. Okay, so let's go with the rest of the reading with the tarot cards. Okay, I'm gonna be faster. All right, now for the next card, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles appearing in your in this reading is pretty much like a reflection of your sister's journey. So one thing that they want to tell you, as well as something that they want to tell everyone that they're close to, is that there's this heaviness that they feel within themselves. They feel like the pace of the phase of their life, the pacing, the situation, how it will end. They feel like everything's so slow. For some of you, I feel like your sister feels stuck in the situation, and it's almost as if they don't know how to find their way out. Or it could be that this is a very new situation for them, and they're still navigating the path. They're still trying to figure out how to deal with this new situation that they're currently experiencing. But they want to let you know that they are approaching this situation in a positive light. So yes, it is difficult, but they do know that once they've overcome this thing, they will come out stronger than they were before. So they actually see this as an important soul journey for their path. And then next year we have Page of Cups. Okay, so Page of Cups, well, this is actually more of a love message. Love message meaning like they know very well that you would do as much as you can as a family to help each other out. And basically what I'm getting with the energy of the Page of Cups in your reading is that they simply want to let you know that they love you, and that they appreciate the help that you're, and the concern that they're that you're trying to show them. But again, with the shoes, okay, with the shoes being a bit separate from this guy, which is a bit weird. Again, this is something that they feel like they have to face alone, but still they love you for it. They love you for caring, and they know that you love them. Okay, so don't worry about them if they don't feel it enough. It's actually not true. They love you and they can feel that affection. And then we also have here the Six of Swords. Okay, you have here the Six of Swords. And then you have the Knight of Wands. So, there is this part of their journey wherein they want to move on. Okay? Like, they want to move on first. And one thing that I'm seeing is that, yeah, they do want their alone time. But eventually, there will come a point in this journey wherein they will be seeking some shelter, seeking into a familiar place. So, secretly, and I'm seeing that this is more into their unconscious rather than in their sub or conscious mind. But, part of their unconscious is hoping that, once that, a lot more things are settled, there's a lot more realization or grounding in the situation. They're hoping that, someone, and hopefully it will be you, okay? They're hoping that someone would be there to welcome them. Okay, so you see, Six of Swords, this much of them navigating this dark path, this there's this word, like this rough sea. And then I'm seeing that with the Knight of Wands, they're hoping that it will be you. Okay, they're hoping that, one day when things are more settled, when the clouds are clear, you will be there for them. And when that time comes, they're hoping that, that you can talk about the situation with them openly. But they're also hoping that, when you do connect again, when you do see each other again, it's gonna be more of a memorable kind or a fun kind of bonding. And I'm also seeing in here with the Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands that, maybe, or not really maybe, but part of the reason why they want to be alone or why they're not speaking to you about this is because they understand that you have your own things to deal with, and they respect that. Okay, and they understand that you can't be there for them always, and this is not something that they're taking against you, because also they don't want to trauma dump everything to you. They don't want to bring that negative energy that they're feeling towards you, because they also respect and love you enough to know that you also need some energy of your own to face the own struggles that you're dealing with in your own life. Okay, so overall, what they hoping when you both see each other again is that instead of a heart to heart, deep kind of talk, it's going to be a sisterly, girly night out that's more fun and memorable. And then with the World card in here, I'm also seeing an apology also coming in from them. An apology if ever that you felt alienated, if you felt that you were not included, in this point in their life wherein you always like you swore that you'll be family, that you'll never leave each other, that no one will be left out. There's also this apology coming in from them if if you felt that they've excluded you in some way or another. But the World card in here appearing in your reading is also a message that it's a guarantee that these alienation, it won't happen again. Like, this will be the first and last time that these things will happen. Now, for some of you, if you had an actual beef with your sister, because again, the mood swings and all, or you may have had some disagreements, some arguments, some fight. So the World card is pretty much like an apology from them, saying that I'm sorry. Okay, I know that it was a difficult time, it was challenging, and you've been offended. Now, World card is here saying that it wasn't their intention, and if you were actually offended or hurt, they want to apologize for it. Okay, they they really do, they're really sorry for it. Okay, so we are down to our last two cards,
that we have here, make it gods, and we have abundance. Okay, so last two cards representing your sister's secret message for you. With make it gods, they're hoping that, you know, in spite of in a way them disappearing temporarily, okay, they're hoping that you know you're sending them all the good vibes. They're hoping that you're paying for their safety, and that you'll be and that, you know, you're still, yeah, that you're still giving them, sending them best regards in this situation. And it's also a message that, you know, they are also putting holding on to good faith for, you know, all the good things to happen in your own life as well, same as with the body. So there's a lot of greens you know, in your cards regarding your sister's message. So they're really wishing you all the best. Okay, and abundance in here is not exclusive with money and yeah, with career and property. No, abundance in here, they're also sending you all you know, all kinds of abundance, blessings of abundance. So abundance in love, in health, in relationships, in joy, in safety, in good vibrations. You know, they're wishing that you will be able to receive it, okay, out of their own love for you. Okay, so that is it for us, pile number 3. I hope you liked this reading. I hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye bye. Hi, pal number 4. Welcome to your reading. So if you have chosen this crystal, the opalite, this reading is for you. So again, we're going to find out what your sister's secret message is for you. And we're going to start off with the fortune tea leaf cards. So we have here Weeping Willow and we have Barrow. Okay, so the first two cards is giving me the energy of grief. So for some of you who picked this pile, it could be that one, your sister is, you know, already in another life. Two, you know, it could be that you are in permanent separation with your sister. It could be that, you know, there something has happened, and unfortunately you have no knowledge of where she is. It could be that, you know, I'm seeing it also for some of you, you have actually known your sister, you may have spent some time with them, but unfortunately something happened, and now you two have been separated out of force, you know, because of circumstances. And it could also be that another possibility for you is that, you know, you have been told that you have a sister, and, you know, you're eager to meet her, you want to meet her, okay, but again, don't know where she is. Okay, so it could be those things, but for some of you, seeing that, you know, it could also be possible that your sister is already in another life, or has already crossed the rainbow. Okay, so yes, that's with weeping. So family sorrow. So I'm seeing that, you know, one thing that your sister wants to let you know is that they miss you. Okay, I'm seeing here with Weeping Willow and Barrel that, you know, they can feel your grief, they can feel, you know, what you're also feeling, and they can feel the pain that you're feeling. They're also, and they want to let you know that they're also feeling that way. They miss you so much. They also want to see you. They also want to be with you. They also want to spend time with you, you know, and be with your sister. Like, there's really this heavy energy of missing each other. Okay, so there's this strong you know, longingness, okay, between you and your sister. Okay, so let's dive more deeper into your sister's message for you. So this time we're going to use the tarot cards. So we have here the Strength card in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel or the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and King of Wands. Okay, so we have here Strength card in reverse. So the first message that I'm seeing is that they know that there are no words to express the pain that both of you are feeling.
because you don't know or you can't be with each other. So strength card in here is another confirmation card for grief. Like there's this message, between the two of you communicating, channeled message between the two of you, you and your sister, that we both know that it's difficult to be okay again after this. And there's also this message that no matter what, there's always going to be something missing because of your separation with each other. So there's this strong longingness happening, coming in. Okay, and strength card, okay, being in reverse. So usually this is the image of the card and you see a lion on the other side, but you feel, or rather in this deck, the lion isn't fully formed, which actually signifies something, which we'll talk about later on in in the reading. And then next we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So with the Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing that this is actually sadness expressed because the time that you both have with each other is very, very limited to almost no interaction at all. Okay, so there's this sadness surrounding that lack of memories, lack of time spent with each other. There's this willingness to know more about each other, even the like even the most shallow stuff, like your favorite color, your favorite food, and the favorite TV show that you have, where you like to go, your little quirks. So there's this longingness to have that moment, to spend that kind of lifetime with you. And I'm also seeing here that for some of you, okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse is a message that they actually miss that those times, okay, particularly time spent in childhood. Okay, so they wish that they could have more time. Okay, yeah, more time doing that, more time bonding with you. And then not to worry, because you have here the wheel. So but one thing that your sister wants to let you know is that wherever they may be, okay, whether in this life or in another, they want to let you know that they're in a better place. Okay, yes, basically that's the first message coming in with the wheel. They're in a better place, and with the Judgment card, they also want to let you know that they're free. And this is very important. This is what they want to let you know. They're free. Okay, they are free from the trauma, the pain, the disappointments that the past caused them. Or it could be that that their physical form, their experiences has caused them. They want to let you know that they are free. They have risen above the situation, and wherever they are, they want to let you know that they're fine, they're okay, and that they're doing better, and there's so much peace where they are right now. And they want to let you know not to worry about them, because they know and they trust that they are heavenly guided by a higher being, by God, by the universe. Okay, so they want to let you know that they're free and happy and peaceful. And okay, so remember when we talk about the lion not fully forming in the Strength card? With the King of Wands, as you can see, there's a lion forming in the background of a man. In here, what your sister wants to let you know is that they promise, they know, and they believe that you guys will see each other again. They know in their hearts that you both will meet again. Okay, so in any way, in any form, trust that you will be able to communicate with each other. You'll be able to have some time to catch up, but they know and they trust that one way or another you're going to meet each other again. You're going to be with each other again someday. Okay, so they want you to hold on
to it. And also I'm seeing that they don't want you to, you know they don't want you to be sad as well. So they know that the the sadness, the pain may be really overwhelming, but also at the same time they're urging you to also hold on to good faith and be stronger. Okay, because in here I'm also seeing that you may not know it, but they are with you. They're doing what they can. They're doing their best to be with you as much as they can, guiding you. See, you have here the King of Wands. He has this torch, and he has the lion with him. Your sister is guiding you. Okay, your sister and anyway will try as much as they can to be with you. Okay, so we are down to our last two cards. So we have here Sanctuary. Now, if you guys want to read the full message of the card, you can also pause and screenshot this video. There you go. And then we also have Ambition. Okay. Now, for Sanctuary, I'm seeing that, that despite of the absence, okay, physical absence that you have between you and your sister, Sanctuary is also a message that we can still talk to them in spirit. Okay, it could be in any forms. You can write a letter to them. Okay, you can talk to them in your mind. Okay, or you can write them a letter, or maybe you can create a story in any way. Okay, they want to let you know that Sanctuary, okay, you can still talk to them and be with them. They don't want you to feel alone. And also with Sanctuary, I'm also seeing that at the same time they are hoping, that praying that you will always be in good company. Okay, they they know, they trust that you know how to select, how to pick, how to choose the best people to be in your life. Okay, and with Ambition, I'm also seeing here that there's a message from your sister coming in, that in spite of the things that happen, Ambition card is saying rather, that they still want you to go through with life. In spite of the things that happen, they still want you to move forward. Okay, they still want you to accomplish goals. Okay, set dreams for yourself. Like, they want you to enjoy your life still the best way that you can, as much as possible. Okay, because Sanctuary here is acknowledging the things that have happened, the things that you've gone through, acknowledging the grief, but also Ambition is saying that do not acknowledge the grief, but at the same time do not let your life pass you by. Do not let opportunities go. Okay, don't forget to have fun from time to time, treat yourself, laugh from time to time. So Ambition is their message of them rather, wanting you to make the most out of your time. Okay, make the most out of the situation that you're in, and to never forget to embrace, cherish, and live your life. Okay, so that is it for us, pile number 4. I hope you liked this reading. I hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully might get to see you still on the next video. Bye bye.